700 yards. That right there is 9mm. Alright, that's definitely not true. Welcome back, and as you can tell, I'm pretty excited. This is a new custom build. I'm working with a company I just recently discovered, Hanover Armory. They specialize in custom paints and all kinds of different builds and pretty much sell everything. And right now, my doorbell is ringing, so that means one thing. My parts are arriving. Every time it rings, I get that look. Anyway, if you guys like this content, please do me a favor. Click that like and subscribe button. It would really mean a lot. So without further ado, we're getting into this build. A few things to note before we get started. The range footage will come towards the end of the video. I'll provide a link below, a quick link directly to the range footage if you want to see that first. Also, some of the range footage has been slightly edited just for the sake of the video to keep it slightly shorter. Stormtrooper theme build. This is my first aka Star Wars or Stormtrooper build I've done yet. I was very fortunate. I got an early phone call from Hanover Armory letting me know the paintwork and the build was complete. So that can only mean one thing. I'm taking this to the gun range tomorrow morning and putting a bunch of rounds through this gun. See how functional and how accurate the gun's gonna be. That's the most important thing to me. But before we do so, I'm gonna go over all the specifics of the build, and we're gonna start off with the rail. So this is gonna be a Midwest Industries quad rail, free floating. It's gonna be about a 12.5 inch with the F1 firearms barrel. Man, they did a hell of a job on this paintwork. I will link all their information below for Hanover Armory if you guys are interested in contacting them. That's a Velocity 3-pound single stage trigger, which we'll go over later on in the video. And we'll go over the charging handle and all the complete details of this build as we continue with the video. Scale is set to 0. And it comes out to 6 pounds, 10 ounces even. And the gun is not touching anything, as you can see. And there's the V7's titanium castle nut with a QD mount. It's now installed. It's pretty amazing. And then the 2A armament takedown pins in titanium. I chose the ambidextrous Raptor charging handle. So far, I absolutely love it. Work our way down the Midwest Industries upper and their quad rail down to the F1 firearms barrel. This is a 16-inch 223 Wild 416 steel black nitride process, 1-in-8 twist. They use a low profile gas block. You should look at the artwork. Man, that is gorgeous. And as far as the definition of wild, it just simply means you can use 5.56 or 223. And we're going to go ahead and move this over. Let's go ahead and check the weight on this. There you go. 2 pounds, 3 ounces. Love it. Moving to the compensator, I decided to go with 2A Armament. They make very good products. This is going to be their T3 compensator for 5.56 and 223, using 4140 chromoly steel. The length is going to be barely over 2 inches for anybody that actually cares, and then the weight's going to be about 2.5 ounces. So pretty light, not like titanium extremely light, but it's pretty light. For my application, it's going to work out perfect with this barrel, as I will show you right here. As nice as this barrel is, the most important thing about a barrel or any barrel is how reliable and how accurate the barrel is. And in my opinion, this barrel will outlast and outshoot me any day of the week. Working our way to the trigger. This is going to be a Velocity drop-in single stage trigger. Should be about 3 pounds. We're going to find out in a second what the actual pull is. I've never used Velocity in any of my builds. I'm used to using Geisley's single stage and 2 stage. So if you guys have any experience with this trigger at all, do me a favor, just drop a comment, let me know. I would greatly appreciate it. As you can tell, it's pretty light, a little over 2 pounds on a trigger pull. Let's go ahead and reset. Pulling right from the bottom. There you go, another one, a little over 2 pounds. Man, that's pretty light, that's crazy. And we'll do one more. Wow, that is pretty consistent. Getting a little over 2 pounds. There's your reset. Wow. Amazing. Very impressed so far. Moving to the lower, start from the rear, working our way forward. I chose a Missions First Tactical Minimalist stock. It's got a very generous cheek well, got your QD mount, and it weighs about 5.8 ounces. In my opinion, one of the best stocks you can buy. The pistol grip, I chose an MOE Magpul. The contour of this feels perfect in my hands. You also have a Magpul enhanced trigger guard. That is a great feature to have if you wear gloves. The lower is going to be a Palmetto State 7075 T6 aluminum forging, which is pretty standard for all lowers. And then if you move over to the actual paint and Cerakote, Hanover Armory did an excellent job on this. It's holding up pretty well. I have no complaints. And then as far as the actual buffer tube, it's just a mil-spec buffer tube. And so far, while shooting this gun, I've had no problems whatsoever with the buffer tube or the buffer weight. Everything's locking back like it's supposed to, and no malfunctions thus far. Moving to the bolt carrier group, I chose LWRC. This is also one of my favorite brands. I specifically chose this BCG for a couple reasons. One is their integrated gas key. As you can see right there, there's no actual staking of the gas key that you have to worry about coming loose or installed incorrectly. That's a huge benefit. And the other is the coating, which is a nickel boron coating. This coating is very smooth, very easy to clean. It's almost self-lubricated, not completely though. So another great benefit. And then if you look at the actual ports over here, if you're shooting suppressed, that's going to help as well. All right, so we're here at the range. Got the build, as you can see here. The gun is hot, so I'm pointing it in that direction. So the goal is we're just going to shoot a grouping of 5 at 100 yards just to get this gun to cycle. So far, there's been no jams whatsoever. Gun's been great. Trigger is phenomenal. So I have no complaints. So 500, oh man, I said 500, didn't I? Mm-hmm. Heart yards. Yeah.
5,100 yards.
We're going to do 51 heart yards with a 4-power ACOM. That's what we're going to do. It's a straight face here. I'm not even joking. So yeah, so let me go ahead and do 1,000 yards right now, which really means 100 yards. Go for the 5. So here we go. Safety's on. Get some! Get some! Hey, they're going crazy over there. Alright guys, so we're down here at the end of 100 yards. As you can tell, it's raining right now, kind of windy. But just rapidly shooting off the 6 shots, it's really not that bad of a grouping. It could be better. And if you look all the way up here, that's what we're sitting at. So it's about 100 yards.
So we're going to show them how a real Jedi Master handles a firearm.
Oh my God, it's loud. Oh, Jesus. That's so loud. So what do you think?
It's my first time shooting it. Man, it looks dirty in there with all that white paint. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
We're breathing that in mist form. That's not good. Should probably see a doctor later. But, yeah, so the trigger on this is it's a really light trigger pull. It took a few shots for me to get used to it. Maybe we should go check it out and see how I did compared to the young Padawan here holding the camera. Like
hey, man. Look, I didn't want to show you up. I don't like to brag.
Yeah, I appreciate your humility.
Yeah, I'm a very modest guy.
Okay, so we just walked out to 100 yards. I told this young fella here that I was going to show him up, so let's take a look at the shots. Like I said, my first couple, just kind of getting used to it. I didn't do so good. I thought my last 7 were pretty spot on. I took my time a little bit more getting adjusted to
That's a pretty decent grouping right there.
Get adjusted to the trigger, my follow through. It's all very important. And I think I did pretty good there.
I wouldn't pat yourself on the back too much.
No.
Nah, I really wouldn't. It's just, you know what? The friend I know, the guy I know, he wouldn't do that. You're better than that.
I'm not sure what we're talking about.
I have no idea. No clue. But this right here, I don't want to brag. That was me from 700 yards. That right there is 9mm. Alright, that's definitely not true.